Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Melissa with DIY with Melissa, and today I'm going to show you how to make the most adorable bookmarks. But it's going to be like a two-part tutorial. One will be how to make bookmarks with words on it because we want to ensure that the words are not backwards or anything of the sort. We want them to read properly. So we're going to go through how to make ones like these where there's words on it, but also ones like these where it's a bit of a nice or a different shape. So it's not just square like these. It's shaped to the image, and it's a mirror of itself on either side. There are magnets inside so that you can place it into your book like so. How adorable. Perfect for that book lover in your life. Mother's Day is coming up, so if your mom, grandma, auntie, if they are book lovers, these would be a perfect addition to a gift for that person. Maybe a little gift card, like 2 chapters. So we're going to head to the computer. I'm going to show you how to design it, and we'll go from there. All right, we'll see you over on the computer. Okay, we are back at the computer, and we're going to get this started. So I went to images, and I typed in reading. And I searched through these images to find things that I liked. So like I mentioned, this is going to be a two-part tutorial. One will be images that have writing on it that you want to make into a bookmark, and the other will be just an image, no writing, they want to make into a bookmark. I'm going to do them two separate ways. If you want to look at only Cricut images, you'll go down to Creator, hit the plus sign, and click on Cricut, and only Cricut images will show up for you. So I have my images on my canvas already. So I'm going to go with the ones that I have. I'm going to go back to images. I'm not going to make all of these in the tutorial, but I will show you a couple of them. So we're going to do 2 of these that have no words, and we'll do 2 that have words. I like these 2. I'm going to hide the other 2 for now. Okay. So we're going to start with the image that has no words. It's just an image. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to offset this image. So offset it to wherever you feel looks good. I really like there. There we go. I'm going to hit apply. Now, when you offset like that, you'll see there are some gaps, and these are all going to cut. All these white pieces here will end up cutting. So what I'm going to do is I am going to remove the photo, click on the offset. I'm going to go to contour, and I'm going to say hide all contours. And now I have a solid shape. Change the color to white, and I'm going to bring this back up here. Select both the image and the offset and align center. Once that is complete, I'm going to flatten, and now I have my image ready, which could be a sticker. We don't want it as a sticker. I'm going to duplicate this image with the offset. Everything is one piece now. And I'm going to flip it vertical. So now this is a mirror of itself. We're going to bring a shape in, the square. I'm going to unlock the square, make it thinner, put it onto my design like so. A little thicker. Perfect. I'm going to change that to white as well, and I'm going to send it to the back, just like that. I'm going to select the top mirrored sticker, the piece in between the 2 stickers, and the second image. All 3 are selected. We're going to go to align, and we're going to center horizontally. And now we'll hit flatten. And there you have it. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a shape, which is the score line, spin it around so that it's sideways like that. Make it a little smaller. Just like that. Select everything again. So we're selecting the entire bookmark and the score line, and we'll center that. And then click attach. Now that's one bookmark ready to go. So I'm going to do the same thing. This is my second bookmark with an image. So I'm going to do the same thing just to show it to you one more time. I am going to offset this image like so and hit apply. I'm going to remove the actual image, click on the offset, which is now set to print and cut. If for whatever reason it ends up on print and cut and you look and you're not able to contour, it's probably because your image is set to print and cut. It does not allow you to do that with that. So we're going to change it back to basic cut, just like so, and now contour shows up. So we'll click on that and we're going to hide all contours, and there you have it. Change the color to white and bring it back on. Select both pieces, align center, and flatten. Duplicate that, flip vertical. So now we have a mirror of the two images. Bring in a square, unlock the square, make it smaller, put it onto my bookmark like that. That looks pretty good. And send to the back. I'm going to center horizontally. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but the square is poking out ever so slightly. So I'm going to just grab that and make the width a little bit smaller. Perfect. Now I can make this white. Select everything and flatten. Shapes, the score line, flip it around. Select both the flattened bookmark and the score line and center that. Select everything and attach. So now we have our two bookmarks ready to go that are just images, and we're going to do the tutorial on how to do ones with wording. So just imagine when this score line is scored, this will fold into half and be the same size, and this will show on the outside of the book and this will show on the inside of the book. When you have words, what you want is for somebody who's looking at the book from the back side to be able to read it. So we don't want it upside down, in other words. So I'm going to grab a square, bring this here and send to back, and I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to get it as small as possible, or just unblock it. There we go. As close to the design as possible, and I'm going to change the color to white, just like that. We'll select both the image and the square and flatten. Now, I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to show you if I flip this vertical, the words are backwards. I'm not sure if you can see that. Just zoom in a bit. But this would be on the back of the book backwards, and this will be on the front. So to avoid that from happening, I'm going to flip this back. And instead, I'm going to take the design and wait for these two triangles with the half circle to show up and flip it all the way around until it's evenly flipped. So it's at 180, just like so. Once we have that, we're going to do the exact same concept. Grab our square, unlock it, make it smaller, add it to our design. Change the color to white, send to back. Select all three pieces, center horizontally and flatten. And put our score line in. Flip it around. Select everything, align, center, and attach. Okay, so I think you should be a pro at this now. Grab your square, unlock your square, and send it to the back. Make it bigger just to fit everything into it. Just like so. Change this to white. Oops, white, there we go. Select both pieces and flatten. Duplicate this one. Whirl it around. Grab your square. Unlock your square. Make it smaller. Like that. Select all three. Align. Center horizontally. Send that square to the back and make it white. Select all three and flatten. Grab your score line. Spin it around. Add it to your design. Select both pieces, align center, and attach. And there you have it. So we'll click on Make. And let's see if we can get these to all go onto one sheet. Sometimes you can fill around with it and make it work. Other times it won't allow you. Okay, that one there. We could spin this guy around and move him to our top sheet. I think that's probably all we can fit. So I'm not going to bother printing the last one. You have the idea how to do this, so I think that should be good. Okay, we're going to send to printer. I'm using photo paper. I'll show it to you when I get back to the table. I'm not going to add the bleed, and I'm not going to use the system dialog box, and I'm going to get this printed. Once it prints, I'm going to set my material to custom. And if you browse all material, photo paper will come up. I am going to give it more pressure, and you'll see why at the table. Let's move to the craft table now. Okay, we printed our design. Be very careful. I touched there, I guess. I messed it up. I hope it doesn't mess me up when I'm trying to put this on or trying to get this cut. I'm going to add this like holographic sparkly sheet to it. I cut it to size so that I don't have to fight with my Cricut to cut. I'll be able to read the registration marks. So after I cut it to size, I just get a corner up. Once you have the corner up, I'll cut the corner off. I'm going to start from the bottom right here. Place it down. Just like that. I'm going to grab my little squeegee and start getting this on. Just like that. Okay, looks pretty good. So get it into our Cricut to start cutting. Just a note, using your brayer to get your material on your mat is always a good thing. And secondly, you may have seen what I just did there. You want to make sure that your picture is the same direction as what you had on your computer. Otherwise, Cricut's going to think, let's say it was the other way around, that this is up here and I'm going to start cutting this one like this. So we don't want that. So we're going to move it to the machine to cut, and we'll be right back. Don't forget to put your scoring tool in so that it will score in between for you. So let's get this going. Here's a tip for you. Before removing anything from the mat, check it to make sure it actually cut. This one looks like it could have been cut a little bit better, so I'm actually going to run this through again. And the way we're going to do that is just by clicking on the C for it to go again. That will get it going and give it one more cut. So as you can see, the second pass really made a difference. Everything is cut out nicely. So don't ever forget that tip. If it hasn't cut out properly, just hit that C and make it go again before you remove the mat. There you go. So we will fold that in half, and there you go. So when you use this, you're going to use this as your bookmark. Let's say you're going to put it at the back of your book. And whoever is seeing it can see your note. If you can read this, bring me a blanket and a tea, please. That is cute. You could also add your laminate to the back of your bookmark, and that will just ensure that it stays nice and sturdy. And this is the photo paper I'm using. It's just from Staples, Vivid Quality Prints, High Gloss, Fast Drying for inkjet printers. That's what I use. The holographic laminate, I purchased this off of Amazon. I'll have to look for it. If I find it, I'll link it to my Amazon storefront. And the last thing is your magnets. I got this sheet from the dollar store. Of course, you can purchase off of Amazon. They have ones that are already cut, which would be nice to get. And we'll just literally stick our magnets down. Just like that. And there you go. Cutest little bookmark ever. There you have it. I hope you give these a try. If you do, as always, tag me in it. I'd be happy to see your projects, and I hope these tips and tricks help you make these bookmarks as well. That's the end of the tutorial. Walked you through how to design it, right through to printing, cutting, and assembling, just getting the magnets on. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. I hope you try to make these because they really are so cute. And if the holographic paper, oh, there you can see it. It's gorgeous, just so pretty. You know, it really makes a difference with these. Adds that little something extra. So I hope you do try to make it. I hope my tutorial will help you try to make it. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. and hit the bell button so you are always notified of future videos. Thanks again for watching, and until next week, have a fantastic week. Bye now.